the function in singular form. We need to express the signals which is given to us in the terms of singular function. In the terms of singular function. So let us see the first function B. If my first function is a discrete plot, 0, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3. Now if the plot is starting from -1 and it is having the values 1, 1, 1 and 1 only at -2 to 1. That is at -2, -1, 0 and 1, the values are 1. So if we have to write, we have to express this particular signal in terms of singular function. Now what are singular functions actually? The singular function, it may be in the form of ut, del t, rt in continuous type, or un, del n, or rn in discrete type. So these are the different singular functions that we have already studied. We know what is ut, we know what is un. Ut exists only for the t greater than or equals to 0 and the value is 1. Similarly, un exists only for n greater than or equals to 0, value is 1. Del t exists only at t equals to 0. Del n exists only at n equals to 0 and the value is 1. Rt has the value t for all t greater than or equals to 0. Similarly, Rm. So we have to express this xn in terms of these singular function. In singular functions के terms में we have to express the xn which is given to us. जो ये दिया है इसको हमें singular function के terms में express करना है. So in this one, now we can see that it is starting from -2 to 4. Now if I have to write un, definitely we can write it in terms of un. un के terms में भी लिख सकते हैं or else we can even write in terms of del n. del n के terms में भी लिख सकते हैं. So if we are writing in terms of un we already know the function of un starts with 0 and the values are 1 and it goes on continuation. Okay? So this is my un. If I have to plot un, it will be like this. Now, if un is shifted to -2, since here the function is starting from -2, that means if I have to plot a function which is u of n minus 2, in that case it will start from, sorry, it is -2, then 0, 1, 2, 3. It will start from -2, sorry, n plus 2. n plus 2, it will start from -2 and it will proceed in this direction. This is going to be my u of n plus 2. Is this clear? ये u of n plus 2 होगा, ये समझ में आया? This one is clear, right? This is going to be u of n plus 2. ठीक है? Now in this one, we have the plot only till 1. That is, we don't want this plot. Now if I plot u of n minus 2, n minus 2 will start from, this is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. n minus 2 will start from what point of n? कहाँ पर से start होगा? u of n minus 2. If I have to plot u of n minus 2, from which point u of n minus 2 will start? कहाँ से start होगा? Yes students, reply first. कहाँ से start होगा? Yes. Reply everyone. u of n minus 2 will start from 2. Correct. it goes in this direction. These dots are very important because this shows कि ये कौन से direction में continue कर रहा है. It's not continuing in this direction. It is continuing in this direction. Now, if I subtract, that is u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2, what will I get? U of n plus 2 will have the value from minus 2 and u of n minus 2 will have the value from 2. That is from 2 onwards सारे values इसके 0 हो जाएंगे. Correct? All the values. That is if I subtract, that is u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2. If I perform this operation, u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2, since for these values u of n minus 2 doesn't have any value, so this minus 0 will be still 1. So these values are still 1, and coming to these values, that is the value at 2, 3, 4, 5, these values will become 0. So finally the plot will be only at minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. So at this point only we'll be getting the plot. The plot will be only at these points, that is at minus 2, minus 1, 0 and 1. This is what is our plot. Clear? So if we subtract u of n plus 2 to u of n minus 1, that is u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2, the plot will be this one. This one is clear. Is this part clear to you everyone or not? Yes, reply. If this part is not clear, I cannot proceed further because this is very simple. बहुत ही simple था ये. This was starting from minus 2. So if we have to write un, जो minus 2 से start हो रहा है, that means it will be u of n plus 2. u of n plus 2 हो जाएगा. Now we know that we don't have any other plot after 1. मतलब 2 से there will be no plot at all. So if we plot u of n minus 2, that will start from 2. And if we subtract these two, we will not be getting any plot from 2 onwards. Okay? We will be getting only plot at minus 2 to 1. Clear? So we have represented this particular signal in terms of un. Xn can be written as u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2. This is the first form of function in un terms. Now this can even be written in terms of del n. How can we write in terms of del n? Xn equals to del n plus 2 plus del n plus 1 plus del n plus del n minus 1. Now since del n exists only at n equals to 0, del n exists only at n equals to 0, so that the del of n plus 2 will have the value at n minus 2. Then n plus 2 will have the value at n minus 2. Then n plus 1 will have the value at n equals to minus 1. This will have the value at n equals to minus 1. And del n will have the value at n equals to 1. This will have the value at n equals to 1. n0 पे ये रहेगा, n1 पे ये रहेगा. And all will have the value 1, 1 at that respective points. Now when we add all this, we'll be getting this particular sequence. Clear again? We can even write it in terms of del n. हम del n के terms में भी इसको लिख सकते हैं. Clear again? So this is how we can express this function in terms of del n also. Now the next function is there was one function that I discussed in my offline class today, and the students were not that much clear with that. We'll explain that function in the next class. Okay, now we are proceeding with the next function, and that function is xt this value is 1 and this value is, let it be any value tau. Here we have 2 tau, which is starting and ending up at 3 tau. Here we have 4 tau, which is starting and ending up at 5 tau. So this is the function. Now this we have to express in terms of singular function. Now singular function matlab, again as I have said, what are the singular functions? Ut, del t and rt. These are our singular functions. So we can express it in terms of ut. Now let us start with ut. How is my ut plotted? ut कैसे plot होता है? ut is this plot, which is 0. At 0 the value is 1 and the value is 1 throughout the positive value of t. Okay? Now if let us suppose there is a value tau, that is a certain value of t, and if I have to plot u of t minus tau, u of t minus tau, how the plot would be? U of t minus tau will start from here and it will continue to be 1. Here u of t minus tau will start from this point and it will continue to be 1. ये value 1 रहेगा. Here now if I subtract these two, that is u of t minus u of t minus tau. If I subtract these two, कैसा plot मिलेगा? How the plot would be? The plot would be from here. Since I have a plot from 0, ut exists from t equals to 0. So the plot will start from here and in between it will be 1. 0 to tau. This value is tau. This is 1. And what about the values after tau? All the values will be 0. I will just get this as an answer. That is u of t minus u of t minus tau will have the value only at this point. सिर्फ यहीं पर मुझे value मिलेगा. Clear? Now similarly I can have u of t minus 2 tau. If this is tau, this is 2 tau. This will be u of t minus 2 tau. It will start from here. It will end up at positive values of t. Similarly, I can have u of t minus 3 tau. This is tau. This is 2 tau. And this is 3 tau. It is starting from here and it is proceeding in positive t side. So if I subtract these two again, I'll be getting, this is tau, this is 2 tau, this is 3 tau. If I subtract, that is u of t minus 2 tau minus u of t minus 3 tau. If I subtract these two, I'll be getting a plot in between 2 tau to 3 tau. Clear? So this is how it is done. The plot, this is the plot, the second plot I am getting. If I take u of t minus 2 tau, this is going to be my plot. If I take t minus 3 tau, this is going to be my plot. Okay, u of t minus 2 tau, u of t minus 3 tau. Now if I subtract these two, that is u of t minus 2 tau minus u of t minus 3 tau. So the value between 2 tau to 3 tau will only be present and the rest of the values will get subtracted and those values will be 0. So basically we can write our xt as, this is the first function, that is u of t minus u of t minus tau plus u of t minus 2t sorry 2 tau minus u of t minus 3 tau plus what would be the expression for this one? इसके लिए क्या होगा? What is it? Anyone who can answer this one? What can we write for this one? Which is starting from 4 tau and ending up at 5 tau. Yes? क्या लिखेंगे इसके लिए?
u of t minus
this
4 tau minus u of t minus 5 tau.
Okay, correct. This is u of t minus 4 tau minus u t minus 5 tau. Correct? So this is how we can express this particular function in terms of singular function. Clear? We can take any of the singular function whichever is comfortable to us. यहाँ पर ut comfortable है. This is how we have made use of ut here. ठीक है? So that is how we have made use of ut to express this function. Clear now? So that was how we can express any of the function in terms of ut, rt, del t, and we have few more functions which are the singular functions. इतना टफ नहीं आता है क्वेश्चंस, इजी ही आता है. ठीक है? Now let us do the another question. Now the another question is, let us consider a discrete time sequence x of n equals to 1 minus summation, which is starting from k 3 to infinity. This is del n minus 1 minus k. N minus 1 minus k. We have to determine the values of capital M and N naught if x of n is represented as xn is equals to u mn minus n naught. Clear? So this is our function. Now in this function we have to obtain the values of m and n naught. M and n naught की values निकालनी है, where the function is given as this. This is the function. ठीक है? Now this function, first of all, we need to understand how can we write the function in terms of un, because the final function is written in terms of un. Un में लिखा हुआ है, so how can we write in terms of un? So for that, first of all, we need to plot the function. ठीक है? पहले तो हमें function को plot करना पड़ेगा. So for plotting the function, first we need to understand this thing. Here, del is n minus 1 minus k, and it is starting from 3 to infinity. ठीक है? It is starting from 3 to infinity. So if we keep the value of k as 3, what will be my del value? Del n minus क्या होगा? If I keep the value k as 3, what will be this value? N minus, it will be del of n minus 4, right? Yes, it will be del of n minus 4. If I keep, this will become 1 minus del of, this will be equals to 1 minus del of n minus 4 plus del of n minus 5 plus del of n minus 6 plus and so on. Yeah, because this is a summation. Summation है मतलब we'll have to add all these values. This is del of n minus 4. This is del of n minus 5. This is del of n minus 6. So we have all the values here. Now if I plot this thing, if I plot, it will be like this is n minus 1, 0, start from -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At what point del n minus 4 will have the value? Del n minus 4 will have the value at n equals to 4. Correct? Del n minus 4 will have the value at n equals to 4. Now if we add with del n minus 5, this will have the value at n equals to 5. This will have the value at n equals to 6, and it will go on. Continue. So this is what is our summation. Del n minus 4, del n minus 5, del n minus 6. Correct? But it is not like that. We have to subtract it by 1. 1 से हमें minus करना है. 1 से हम कैसे minus कर सकते हैं? If I have to plot 1, 1 कैसे plot करूंगी मैं? -1 पे the value is 1. Everywhere the value is 1. These are the values. If I have to just plot 1, this is x of n equals to 1. This is x of n equals to 1. That means it will have value 1 at every value of n. Her n पे the value will be just 1. Now from this we have to subtract this. 1 minus this. Clear? 1 minus this will be a function which will have the value क्या होगा? At what point will be getting the values? कहाँ से values मिलेंगी? If we are subtracting this 1 minus this value, 1 minus this function, it will
-1,
be
0 and 1.
it will be ending up at 3. 4 से तो सारे values को 0 कर देगा, right? So we will be having all the values before 3. मतलब ये values भी रहेंगे. This side also will be having all the values, but only after 4 will not be getting any value. तो यहाँ से all the values will be 0. सारे 0 हो जाए. Clear? So it is starting from 3, that is positive 3, and it is going in this direction, and it is going in this direction. That is, it will be u of minus n के terms में कुछ रहेगा. अब इसका un लिखना है. कैसे लिखोगे? How the un will be? इसका un कैसा होगा? Yes? Anyone who can guess? How can we write un out of it? The value is starting from 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, and it is continuing till for all the negative values of n. How can we write for un now? un के terms में कैसे लिखेंगे? ये negative n side है, right? Let me just first tell you one thing. This is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. If I have to plot u of n, we plot it in this way. This is my un. Correct? Now if I have to plot u of minus n मतलब time reversal. This is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and u of minus n will be these values, and it will end up in this direction. Here we won't be having any value. ये पूरा इधर shift हो जाएगा. The entire un will shift to the left side. Is this clear? This is going to be your u of minus n. ये u of minus n हो जाएगा. This will be similar to this. u of minus n पूरा ये है plus 3 भी है. यहाँ पर 1, 2, 3 values भी है, right? So this is our u of minus n plus 3. Is this clear? Clear or not, students? We can write this in terms of u of n as this one. If it is starting from 0, 0 से start होता तो सिर्फ ये u of minus n होगा. But here we are having values for 3 also. So it will be u of minus n plus 3. Clear? Now is it clear or not, everyone? If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. This is starting from 3 and it is going in the negative n direction. As I have already explained here, u of minus n can be plotted in this way. It is starting from 0, it is going in the negative n direction. So it will be u of minus n. But this one, as we are having 3 other values, that is 1, 2 and 3. So it will be u of minus n plus 3. So it will be starting from 3 and going in the negative n direction. Clear? So that is how we can write our xn as u of minus n plus 3. Now what are our values of m and n naught? This is our function. What is the value of m from here? M क्या है? What is the value of m? M is minus 1, right? And n naught, since here it is 3, but here it is given minus. So it will be minus 3 again. So m and n naught values are minus 1 and minus 3. Is this one clear? Clear, students? No one is replying today. What happened? Clear hai ki nahi? Just reply fast. If this is clear, I will proceed further. This part is clear? Each and everything? Okay. Now we'll perform another question today. If you are given with xt, this one is xt. It is starting from minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. At minus 2, it is going downside and it is coming to minus 1. At this point, it's going to 1. This value is minus 1. This value is 1. And then it's rising to 2. This value is 2. And it's constantly 2 till 1. 1 tak ye 2 hai. Then again there is a drop. At this point there is a drop. And then it is reducing to 0. This point. Okay? So this is our xt. The original xt at minus 2, the value is minus 1 and it is increasing. At minus 1, it reaches to 0. यहाँ पे 0 हो रहा है. Then again the value is 1 in between minus 1 to 0. It is again rising to 2. Value is 0 to 1, it is 2. Again it is dropping to 2. Okay? So this is the xt. We'll have to plot x of t plus x of minus t into ut. X of t plus x of minus t into ut. Now with this one, can we plot x of minus t? X of minus t matlab, how can we plot x of minus t? It is just a reversal of xt, matlab time reversal apply करना है. If we are plotting xt, कोई भी xt है, let us take my xt is this function. This is my xt. If I have to plot x of minus t would be this function. ये t तक है, ये माइनस टी तक रहेगा. This will be x of minus t. So it is just a reversal of time. मतलब whatever is the plot at positive t that is coming to the negative t. अगर यहाँ पर कुछ होता, let us say that if I have a plot of this, यहाँ पर ऐसा है जो माइनस टी तक है, तो यहाँ पर भी वो पॉजिटिव टी में चला जाएगा. ठीक है. So this is how we are reversing it. मतलब time reversal. This is xt and this is going to be my x of minus t. So for this it is easy to plot x of minus t. इसका फिर से हमें x of minus t plot करना है, because what do we want actually? We want to plot this one, which is x of t plus x of minus t into ut. Here now we'll be plotting or x of minus t. X of minus t. X of minus t will have again values starting from -1, -2, 0 and 1. All these values, the positive t will be coming to the negative side. The negative t will be coming to the positive side. Okay? So we'll start from here. This is going in this direction. At this point, this value is 1. This value is increasing, is coming to 2. Okay? So we are going in the opposite side. So this is starting, is going in this direction. Now there is a drop till 1. 1 पे drop है. Now this is constantly 1 till 1. At 1 again there is a drop. Now at this point it is reducing and it is coming to -1. At 2 it's like this. Okay? So this is going to be my x of minus t. This is xt and this is x of minus t. Now I have to add these two. दोनों को मुझे add करना है. How can we add these two? Yes, it's very simple that we can add individual values. Individual values को हम add करते जाएंगे. Now the important thing to note over here is that this is the addition of xt and x of minus t. It's getting multiplied by ut. Ut से multiply हो रहा है. Now ut exists only for the positive values of t. That we need to keep in mind. तो हम अगर नेगेटिव साइड को फोकस नहीं भी करेंगे, then it will not matter at all. यहाँ पर हम फोकस भी नहीं करेंगे. तो if we just add the positive t side of both xt and x of minus t, तो फाइनल प्लॉट हमें मिल जाएगा, because ut is still 1. ut value is just 1. So whatever is the addition for positive t side, that will be our final plot. Are you getting my point, everyone? Because the plot is x of t plus x of minus t into ut. ut से multiply हो रहा है. And ut, we know that this value exists only for positive values of t. That is for t greater than or equals to 0. So it is existing only for positive values of t. So we can just take the positive t side to add. Now let us see how can we add these two. If we start with this xt has the value 2 at 0. 0 पे कितना है? The value is 2. And this one has the value 1 at 0. 0 पे 1 है, right? So 2 plus 1 will start with this. This is xt plus x of minus t into ut. ut भी multiply हो रहा है, because we are not plotting for the negative t side. So it will be starting with 1, 2 and 3. Between 0 to 1, the value will be constantly 1, because this is 2 and this is 1. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. so it will be constantly 1. Now there's a drop of 1 for xt, and here also there is a drop. So both the drops will get added up, and there will be drop from 3 to 1. 3 से 1 पे drop हो जाएगा directly. Both the drops will be taken into consideration. ठीक है? So both drops will be coming directly to 1. Then after that, this is the value between 1 to 2, and this is the value between 1 to 2. Now let us say that at this point of time, here the value is 0.8. Clear? Now at this point of time, let us say the value at the same time दोनों का लेंगे. At this point, the value is minus 0.2. Clear? So what if we are adding these two values? 0.8 plus minus 0.2. It will be somewhere, this value will be 0.6. मतलब ये ज़्यादा drop हो रहा है. ठीक है? 0.8 minus 0.2 will be 0.6. Now the middle value 0.5, and here the middle value, this value will be minus 0.5. If we add these two, that is in between 1 to 2, add the value at the point of 1.5 at this point. What is it? This is 0.5 and this is minus 0.5. If we add these two, this will be 0. पूरा 0 पे आ जाएगा. Clear? Now similarly, this will reduce further and it will reach to minus 1. ये value आपका minus 1. Clear? So this is how the plot would be. That is, it will start with 3, then it will drop to 1. Constantly it will 3 between 0 to 1. 0 to 1 में it will be constant value 3. Now since we are having two drops, one drop is xt and the other drop is x of minus t at 1. So both the drops will bring the signal to 1. 1 पे directly drop हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Now this one, these two will get added. दोनों add हो रहा है. एक positive side में और एक negative side में. So basically when we add these two, between 1 to ये 1 से minus 1 पहुंच जाएगा. Yeah, between 1 to 2. And this is going to be our final signal. Is this one clear? Clear now everyone? Anyone has any doubt in this?